Hey, this is Tim with TM Media, and on this video, I want to talk about how to differentiate your product and some, I think, what are true ways to differentiate it and which ways that I don't think are ways to differentiate it and just people think it is a way. But um, a few different categories I'll talk about is one is seizing a category, which basically means you're coming out with an entirely new product. No one's ever seen a likeness of it before. Like for instance, the iPad that was huge, but also it still was very well branded. So it doesn't mean that when you don't have any competitors at the time doesn't mean there aren't going to be future competitors to jump on you and knock off your design and come off with their version. So it's still important to really look at that. But that's one way a company will differentiate itself. Another way is what I call basically case building or kind of the backbone of the product, as to why are we selling this product and why you should buy it. And that is mainly kind of like formatted in bullet points. Like for instance, right now, hot buttons well, they used to be hot buttons, but organic, fair trade, whatever else. Right now, I think GMO is really hot right now. It's even hotter than organic right now. So whatever is going on in the current market, that definitely does matter. Now, if you are local is another big one, but if these key building blocks or key case building strategies have been out for kind of a while, and it's just really nothing new, then it's really pointless to call that a differentiating factor. If you have, let's go back to wines. If you have 10 wines and they're all organic, and you're all on the same shelf, well, there's really not much of a difference there. So that's another thing you have to look out with when you're looking at case building in kind of a bullet point format of list why they should buy your wine. Another thing is, and probably the most important thing, is your story. And there's some really good stories and there's some really bad stories. And I've seen some really typical stories where, it just has been overdone. And I've seen some really authentic stories. But again, it's got to be something new. It's got to be it's got to be a different story, not the same story. And one of the good examples is when bottled water came out back whenever. And Poland Springs, I remember, used to be a heavy hitter because it was from Maine and everybody thought that was untouched land and clear and not polluted and whatever it is. But it made us feel good and made us want to buy this clean water. Now Poland Springs isn't that popular as much as Fiji water, because Fiji now is from some kind of island, and it's untouched in this they call it artesian water, and it's under some maybe volcanic rock, I think, or something, and it's untouched water. So we've got used to Maine, we've got used to water in the U.S., and it's just not that special anymore. But now we have another product called Fiji water. It's something new, it's inviting, and even if this product, I don't know, I would really like to find out if this is actually untouched, because there's got to be some part in the process with this where there's hands involved in this, but I don't know. But the story, no matter if it is true or not, it's a great story. So that's another factor. That's another way that differentiates your product, and that's probably the most important thing. So I will leave you with that to kind of think about before you're launching a product, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.